lost over 30 pounds, dropped from a size 18-20 to about a comfy size 12 now. I remember I kept complaining to my sisters, size 14 is not fitting me, H&M sizing is really bad. Meanwhile, it was me, myself, and I really was a size 18-20. It wasn't H&M. Really huge, scary. My sisters would literally scream, whenever they saw me naked, because it was just humongous. So intermittent fasting is great for weight loss, especially my thickums, natural fatties that struggle to lose weight, especially in the belly area. There's nothing much to it except for a mindset, getting your lifestyle and your diet in check. Hi guys, welcome to mochunkstv and welcome to another installment of Chit Chat. Hopefully by now we should have changed it to Chit Chat with Mo, no more Chit Chat with Chunke. So we are changing the hashtag a little bit as well, actually. So that will be now CCWM instead of CCWC. So where we talk about life experiences, I give you a bit of advice and put my own spin on it. So as you can see from the title of the video, we're about to talk about my weight loss journey, how I dropped a considerable amount of weight in a short space of time, and I'm now trying my best to maintain it and get to that nice toned shape of my life. But I've lost over 30 pounds. I've dropped from a size 18-20 to about a comfy size 12 now, because all my size 14 stuff is very loose around the waist area now and it doesn't want to fit anymore. So I'm guessing I'm at a size 12. I haven't been brave enough to shop size 12 just yet, but all my stuff is loose now. So I'm there. A lot of you have been commenting on the videos. That's literally the most commented thing. Oh my god, your weight loss, give us some tips, baby girl. Especially for those of you that follow me on IG, Instagram, I put up a before and after. And I say before because that's not actually my starting weight. That was kind of about a month or two into my weight loss journey, and post uni, immediately after uni, I was a size 16-18, and that's just as a result of bad eating habits, eating too much, not even necessarily junk, but just too much. And obviously when you're in a calorie surplus over a long period of time, you will gain weight. And I knew I was gaining weight, but in that time I had other things to stress about, like my exams. So I just said to myself, you know what, I will lose weight after uni. But it didn't start straight away after uni, because after uni, I guess you have post-uni depression, as we like to call it, where you don't really know where your life is going. So you can comfort eat, and your eating habits from uni, they kind of follow you. You don't just, it takes a while to break bad habits. So not really working as much, not really as active as much, and it's still with my bad eating habits from third year and second year of uni. So it's kind of just a combination of lifestyle and diet as well got me to my 18-20. I am a H&M girl. I remember I kept complaining to my sisters, size 14 is not fitting me, H&M sizing is really bad. Meanwhile, it was me, myself, and I really was a size 18-20. It wasn't H&M. So I mean, although their sizing can be a bit off, but it's not 4 sizes, it's more like 1 or 2. So if you're having that issue like myself, it's probably you and not the shop. But anyway, it took me a while to kind of come to that realization that, okay, right, I need to lose weight. Like, I already had it at the back of my mind post uni that I would lose weight, but it was a matter of when. And I guess that is the first tip to weight loss, your mindset. You have to get your mindset into that place where, right, I'm not happy with this and I want to do something about it. Because there's being unhappy with your weight, and then there's the actual action. So going forward and changing your diet and changing your lifestyle to get to where you want to be, or to just be a healthier version of yourself. So when I changed my mindset, I think the first thing I did was I stopped It's a bit nasty to do on camera, isn't it? I just changed my diet, so portion control. I was still eating my regular. You guys, for those of you that don't know, if you're joining us for the first time, I'm a Nigerian. So we know that it's not necessarily that our Nigerian diet is unhealthy. It's the way we cook it and the way we portion stuff. So I don't want to go too much into this for reasons that will be revealed at the end of this video. But for me, straight away, the first thing I did was portion control. So I wasn't eating as much. Our Nigerian diet can be quite carb heavy and it can be quite calorie dense. So I reduced that, started drinking more water, started trying to be more active, going for walks and stuff. So that was towards the end of 2016. Or 2017 rather. So in 2018, I carried that on. I think by then I must have lost most of my water weight. So by the time it was March, when I measured myself, I was 85 kg. So from ending of 2017, I predicted my weight to be about 90 kg. So in March, what really triggered me actually taking this to the next level was my mom cussing me out. Yep, you guys saw it in my fat story. I kind of laid it out, basically taunting me that no, you're gaining too much weight. And as a mom that cares, you know, your 22-year-old daughter looking like a mom of 3. You know, it's not really like I look like an auntie. Like most of it went to my buttocks. I mean, I had an ass, not even an ass, an ass. Like this ass was fat, really huge, scary. My sisters would literally scream, whenever they saw me naked because it was just humongous. But we thank God for shrinkage. So by March, my mom was like, nah, this has to go. And that was what triggered me to go sign up to the gym. I would have signed up from January, but I wanted to make sure that my finances were straight and I was getting enough income to be able to keep up with the payments. And although it's only £20, you know what it's like when you've got loads of outgoing. So I just wanted to make sure that my finances were kind of balanced before I took that plunge. So in March, started going to the gym. By March, April, May, June. By June, I was at 74 kg. And really and truly, that could have been that I could have lost more if I was always consistent. So I had my off moments, like when I went to Leicester, when I went to Manchester, and I was just eating rice and our typical Nigerian diet. But I managed to lose a considerable amount of weight and dropped those dress sizes gradually. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my size 18 trousers and stuff. I'll show you guys. It certainly does not fit anymore. If you're really serious about losing weight, you have to sweat. Like whenever I go to the gym and I feel too calm, I'm like, I didn't really do anything, did I? I just raised my heart up a little bit. I just, took a walk down the street, And for me, I go to the gym at 6 a.m. because my brother goes in the mornings before work. So I follow him. Just makes it easier for me in terms of like transport and stuff. So I had to get disciplined in that regard. So if I'm waking up early, I want to make the most of my gym sessions. Now, to drastically lose weight, you do need a lot of cardio initially anyway to kind of burn a lot of that fat off. So my typical routine, I don't want to give too much away, again for reasons that will be clear at the end of this video, but cardio is your friend and weight training is your friend as well. But at the beginning, a lot of cardio, lots and lots of cardio. You really want to get sweating. My favorite machines: bike, Stairmaster, treadmill. Cool. So along with gym, I had to make sure that I had a clean diet, and I followed a lot of fitness pages, Boost Key Fit. I don't know where sis is right now. I searched for her on Instagram recently and I can't find Busola. Busola, please, if you're there somewhere, do send me an email or something. I really wish I took your number before you kind of disappeared, but I'm worried sick, like for someone to just completely deactivate their Instagram. But yeah, she was one of my faves because she's Nigerian. And there were times when, like I said, I would get lazy with the gym, but keeping track of my diet, my macros, as they like to say in fitness fam world, is what really helped me. I reduced my carbs by a lot, guys. For me personally, like some people will say to you that you can still lose weight whilst eating carbs regularly. For some people that works. For myself, who is a natural fatty, as I mentioned in my fat story, I have to be intentional about losing weight. Carbs don't work for me. It's either if I eat too much carbs in a certain week, I'd either gain weight that week or I will stay the same, so I won't lose any weight. So for me, I had to be in a definite caloric deficit, and that is the key to weight loss. I had to cut my carbs by a lot. And a lot of people would say that, okay, there's good food and there's unhealthy food. Food is food. All food is to be enjoyed. That's another thing to get into your mind. The main key to losing weight is that calories in is less than calories out. So you want to burn more than you intake. That's it. That's literally it. So if you do want to have a treat and you still want to lose weight for that week, make sure it's within portion, and maybe you skip a meal, something like that, just to rebalance up your calorie count for that day. So diet is a big thing. The type of diet that I was on was a low carb, high protein diet, and that's low carb so I can burn fat, or my body has no choice but to use fats as an energy source. Therefore, I get trimmed, so I burn the fat and I lose weight. And high protein, so I gain muscle. There's a lot of people that go on crash course diets and they think they're losing weight, but they're actually losing muscle, and that's because the body actually starts to break down the muscle to use as an energy source as well, and you end up looking skinny fats. You don't really want that. You want to be nice and toned, so you want to build your muscles, and the more muscles you have, the more calories you burn compared to the average person. This is why men can kind of get away with eating more than women, because generally men tend to have more muscle, so they're burning more on average per minute compared to a woman who has less muscle in their body. I'm trying not to make this sound too complex, but literally those are my main things. Portion control, hit the gym, controlled my diet, and of course with exercise. So guys, you're probably wondering, if you can't eat your carbohydrates, what can you eat? Funnily enough, vegetables actually fill you up, and that's because of their density. So they have a low calorie density, but they actually fill up a bigger space in your stomach compared to like your rices and your pastas and your potatoes. I don't know how it works, but it works out that way. Like I can literally be filled up by eating, like, let's call them trees, 3 trees of broccoli, for example, and some chicken. So your diet matters a lot. So let's just give you a bit more specifics. In terms of exercise, 3 to 4 days a week you need to be in the gym, hitting your cardio, doing your strength training. As simple as that, point blank. If you can go every day, go every day, but your body actually needs to be on a good training and rest cycle. So you can do every other day. That works out quite nicely. Or you can do 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. That's also another good way to kind of spread it. Consistency is everything in life. You know, you can't be 1 week off, 1 week on, next week you don't go to the gym at all. Like, you're literally just keeping yourself in a plateau, whereas you literally want your body to continually be active and burning away that excess. Something I infused into my training regime actually that really helped me when my weight loss started to plateau was HIIT. That's high intensity interval training, and it's literally like cardio but very, very fast paced, very intense, but it gets the job done because you burn your fats, and then post workout as well you continue to burn. So that one is really, really good if you really want to see fast results. So in terms of protein, things like chicken, fish, what else, meat here and there, not too much red meat. It's mainly chicken that I tend to eat. I opt my vegetables. So initially I was taking a lot of frozen veg, but a lot of articles started coming out about frozen veg being dodgy and the preservatives that they use to keep them. So I literally started doing all my vegetables fresh. Healthy carb swaps. So instead of rice now, I would take things like cauliflower rice or instead of spaghetti I would eat courgette. So it's just little things like that can cut your calorie intake by a drastic amount, and trust me, you will see the result. Another step further, intermittent fasting. Now, because of religious reasons, I tend to fast a lot during the week as well, but to aid my weight loss, I started fasting every day just before the week before my birthday. So that really helped me drop that last 2 kg, those stubborn 2 kgs. And this week I'm trying to get back into it as well, so I can really get to my 70. Eating 3 times a day is a myth. It's not for everybody. And although I do enjoy a good breakfast, and I think that's why it's so effective, because my body then is forced to burn that extra fat for those extra 7 hours when I would usually be eating, but I'm not now eating because I'm intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is great for weight loss, especially my thickums, natural fatties that struggle to lose weight, especially in the belly area. Let's now go on to the juicy bits. So I have an ebook. I'm releasing 2 versions. The first is The Business of Weight Loss, and the second is Losing Weight Nigerian. They pretty much have the same content, but in Losing Weight Nigerian, I go that extra bit further in terms of actually giving tips with a typical Nigerian diet, how you can be on a typical Nigerian diet and still lose weight, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. How you can modify the typical Nigerian diet, not to be exactly as it was before, but so you can lose weight. So the link to those to purchase them will be in the description box down below. Nothing extreme is in there, because trust me, I'm a foodie. I love my food, don't really like exercise too much, but if I can do it, anybody can. I dropped 3 dress sizes and I am now currently 72.5 kg. Just before my birthday I was 72 kg. When my birthday week came, my friend was like, F the diet, man, it's your birthday. Trust me, I took that above and beyond. I ate everything. I ate Krispy Kremes, I ate ice cream, I ate all the carbs in the world, I ate burger. I enjoyed myself, and that gained me half a kg, which I'll soon lose, like I'm not even worried. But my goal weight is 70 kg, and I was kind of trying to wait to get there before I did this video, but I thought, you know what, I've lost enough anyway to be able to, I guess, be qualified to come and give you guys some tips. I don't want to give too much away in this video, because I do want you to go purchase my book if you are serious about losing weight. There's way more tips, and I really break down the science of weight loss. There's nothing much to it except for a mindset, getting your lifestyle and your diet in check. Okay guys, if I can do it, so can you. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like it if you liked it, share it with your friends. Comment down below on things I spoke about. If you have any questions, do send them to me. If it's in the book, I will literally just send you the link to the book. But yeah guys, share this video with your friends and subscribe to this channel for more. Until next time guys, peace and love, peace and chunks.